So close. I mean, we have this weekend and then next weekend. Get Out this summer with his radio is through because we got to get back to school with the kids. So if you want to win these Dollywood tickets, you might as well enter to win now.
Yeah, because before you know it, the pumpkin spice lattes, the sweaters and boots and fedoras are going to be back, and summer will be gone. So you need to get out this summer with your...
The fedoras?
Like, all the guys in the room are looking at me like, what? Yeah, you have to have your hat, your poncho or your sweater, and your boots and your skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans?
Yeah. Okay, not you. I'm not saying the guys in the room.
Thanks.
No,
Thanks very much. Thanks. Not you, Dempsey.
Okay, well, nobody. Well, no men.
Little chunky monk be walking
That's
down the
not
hallway
what
in
I
his
meant.
skinny jeans. Thank you.
If you come in with your jeans tucked into your boots, I'll be like, what are we doing here today?
Yeah, middle-aged guy like that. Yeah, that is kind of silly. You do have to dress your age.
You gotta do.
That's so true. So if you want to win the Dollywood tickets and the backyard movie kit that has the popcorn maker along with it, text the word outside to 800-447-7234. You can go to hisradio.com or tap on the My His Radio app.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Roscoe was so sad. Roscoe was 3 years old. So sad. His parents had passed away, and doctors thought that he might even pass away just from pure sadness.
Kind of like broken heart syndrome kind of thing?
Yeah, broken heart syndrome. Yeah. And so they were trying to figure out, okay, what can we do to save Roscoe? Roscoe is an orangutan, by the way, and he was 3 years old. Zookeepers, where he lived, got an old dog that came to the zoo, and they kind of rescued him. He became Roscoe's very best friend.
Really?
It is the cutest little relationship. So they hang out all the time, 24 hours a day. Like they
feel like
live
you're
in the
telling
same
me about
space.
a movie.
It should so be turned into a movie. And the dog, I don't know the dog's name, kind of looks like a hound. So you got this orangutan and a hound that are just hanging out. The dog loves to swim, but Roscoe, the orangutan, doesn't. But he'll put on a life preserver and he'll go swimming with his little bestie.
Get out.
It is just the cutest. And now Roscoe is happy. They say he's thriving. He's just, he's turned a corner, and they lay on the porch together and they like hug, cuddle each other. It's just so cute.
Is this a zoo or something?
It is a zoo where where Roscoe lives. And so they rescued the dog. And
that
so
is
now
crazy.
They're best friends.
Cool.
This needs to be like on the Hallmark Channel.
I see DreamWorks making the movie.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
That would be so good. I love, and just...
We call it Roscoe, and we'll name the dog Brutus. Roscoe and Brutus.
Roscoe and P. Coltrane.
P. Coltrane? Where are you going?
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
And I think Elon Musk talked about investing in Bitcoin. My friends have mentioned it.
Yeah.
That's all I know about
Are you
it.
trying to go down the road of Amazon accepting Bitcoin?
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Oh, is it?
It's a rumor.
Okay, well, then I'm glad I didn't invest.
Yeah. Do you have Bitcoin?
No.
Neither do I.
Elon Musk has a lot.
Well, good for him. I'm glad.
He has a lot of everything,
I'm glad he does. But
Ah.
Amazon is like, we don't know where this started, but this is all a rumor. We're not anywhere near accepting a Bitcoin.
So my question is, a lot of people talking about Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. Where can you spend it?
Okay, well, let's see. TJ?
I have no idea.
Okay, good. Jake?
No idea.
Really? Jamison, our intern?
I have no idea either.
Okay, there you go.
Okay,
So, I'm not sure anybody knows.
So why are so many people into and talking about, and it seems top of mind for a lot of people, Bitcoin?
Well, why do people talk about burger and fries?
Because does everybody in this room like burger and fries?
Oh, well, let's find out. TJ?
Yeah.
Jake?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Jamison, the intern?
Without a doubt.
Okay, well, then there you go.
See? That's
Okay.
why we all talk about burger and fries.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Evidently, it's just not the traditional. You get your hula hoop and swing your hips around and make the thing spin.
I know. I used to love a hula hoop. That was so much fun. And if you think about it, you are working out every little part of your body when you're doing the hula hoop.
Well, now it's just like a whole new trend of even how you do the hula hoop.
Oh,
They even
yeah.
have flashing hula hoops where there are lights and stuff. So you have to do this and then swing it around your neck. Some
Yeah.
lady does it on her nose. It's just crazy.
One girl, so you have the little knots at the top of girls' hair or women's hair. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's almost like, okay, you know a bun that a woman wears in the middle of her hair. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she has two, and it's like little knots. One girl takes the hula hoop and spins them around the knots in her hair.
What?
I'm like, how is your hair that strong?
That takes some talent to actually do that.
Coordination, talent, lots of practice.
Okay, you've been to Target at some
sure.
point in life, and you know those big red balls that are in front of Target?
Yep.
Well, those are concrete. They can't move.
Yeah.
But there's this one young lady that has something that's very similar to it. It's about 4 feet high. It's a huge red ball.
Mm-hmm.
She jumps up on that thing. It rolls all over the place, and she does her hula hoop on that.
She even jumps. She jumps the hula hoop on top of this moving ball.
Yeah.
And I'm scared. I'm out here like her mom. Girl, watch, stop. You're gonna
Yeah,
hurt yourself.
it's just amazing. I mean, you get it on the arms, on the legs. You do it almost looks like jump rope through
Yeah.
the hula hoop and all
Yeah.
that other stuff. How people do that. And then there's ones that in the dark kind of flash.
Those
and
are
then,
really cool.
Yeah, but people are doing tricks with these hula hoops.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best way you can say it.
I would love to do it, but it would take a lot of time and a lot of practice.
I thought I was doing good just to get it, going for 20 seconds before it drops.
20 seconds is a long time with a hula hoop.
It kind of is.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
The Perseid meteor shower is going on right now, but they say the best time to see it in the peak of it when you see like all these meteors coming down and burning up when it hits the atmosphere. Nothing's hitting the earth.
No.
We're okay. We're okay.
No Armageddon.
It's going to be Thursday morning, Wednesday night, August the 12th,
Okay.
into Thursday morning, August the 13th.
I love this meteor shower. My husband proposed to me during this meteor shower.
He planned it out great.
He had
Let me tell you.
no idea. He really didn't know that. I mean,
he
he had
did.
a great plan, but that meteor shower was not part of it.
He says he didn't. It was romantic what he did, too. It was on a lake, right?
Yes, it was on a lake, and it was late, so it was completely dark, and we were away from everything. We had gone out to dinner, and he had like the blanket and the whole thing, the whole spread, and I kind of turned my back as we were cleaning up. And as I turned back around, he had the ring and he said, "Can I be Taylor's daddy?" I was a single mom at the time. "Can I be Taylor's daddy?" I mean, it was just like,
And then the meteors went all in the sky.
I mean,
huh?
it was like God saying, "Yeah, I say, this is a good match. Do
yes.
this. Say
Then
yes."
the angels came down and the Hallelujah chorus was being sung.
That was at the wedding, yes.
Yeah, oh, that was the wedding. See?
It was awesome.
He gets it all. The Perseid meteor showers, you'll see it. So in a couple of weeks, it'll be at its peak, and that's when you propose.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
You might be surprised on how many gift cards and how much they're worth that never get used. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. For instance, they say that there is about $15 billion in gift cards and vouchers and store credits that have not been used this year. And that's about $116 a person
Wow.
if you round it up. Yeah.
So I have a couple. I have one to a restaurant in Atlanta.
Oh, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know you've got stuff you haven't even used.
Oh, for sure. And the reason is I haven't made a trip into, to go to that restaurant.
Well, man, it's probably been since COVID
Exactly.
hit, right?
And then I have some passes, and I guess that would be considered a gift card to Medieval Times.
That would be called a voucher. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So, and
Myrtle Beach? Which one?
no, in Atlanta.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Both
So
gift cards in Atlanta?
Well, because they were given to me at the same time.
By the
to
same person?
Yeah.
Oh, re-gift them.
I thought about doing that.
You should. You don't have
Yeah.
to tell the person who gave them to you.
Well, and even I think it's okay if you do say,
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
That's what I do. I have 2 gift cards, now that I think of it. One's to coffee.
What?
And, yeah,
How long have you had it? See, I don't understand that.
for a long while. And another to a food joint. So, a restaurant that my wife and I like. We just hold on to them
Till when?
till we can find a babysitter.
Oh, well, true. But the coffee one, is that like a coffee shop?
Starbucks. I just tell you what it is. It's Starbucks. Yeah.
And you've had it how long? Like,
Oh, wow.
my heart is hurting right now.
I have to put it on my app.
Would you like me
Yeah.
to load your app
No,
with your
no.
gift card?
A lot of people have, from what I understand.
Yeah.
TJ, what do you have?
I got 2 gift cards. I got one from Walmart and
Look at that.
like another like Visa where you can use it anywhere.
Visa? How much?
They like $25 a piece, so I got like $50.
Someone's
just
buying
in
us
there.
breakfast today.
Why are you
Because
not?
we're hungry.
I can't, no. I can't use mine because they're in Atlanta.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
TJ is a producer in our video department. TJ eats at gas stations.
Seemingly all the time.
And I realized that he knows the food at just about every gas station. What's good and what's not. Okay, for instance, TJ, tell me about QT's food.
All right, QT, you got some decent pizza. It's a little bit greasy, but their hot dogs are good.
See?
Like, their hot dogs are real good.
See?
Wait. They're what?
Hot dogs.
No.
What about the pizza? What about it?
Oh, it's greasy.
And
Greasy.
The hot dogs are good.
They're
Yes.
good.
Okay. Hot spot.
Hot spot. Oh, you got those fried macaroni and cheese
Look at
bites.
this. He knows all the gas station food. Okay. Spanx.
You can get the chicken biscuits, but they got those really good breakfast sandwiches. It's sausage, egg, and cheese with pancakes.
Look at that.
It's kind of like a McGriddle, but
But it's
Look
the
at
Spanx
that.
version.
it's Spink's version.
Look at that.
my
Loves.
Ooh, look, they got hot dogs. They
Hot
got
dogs?
all right, but they usually got like a McDonald's attached to them.
Yeah, but that's not gas station food.
No, that's not gas station, but that.
But you still like the roller meat from Love's too.
Yeah, I'll still eat it.
Okay.
It's not as good as QT.
Let's think here. Flying J. That's another one off the interstate. Flying J.
And they don't really have that good of food. You want me to be honest?
Okay. Yeah. Well, they have one of those other things like Subways and stuff
Yeah.
connected, right?
What
Yeah.
about 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, they got my Pockies. They spicy
What?
chips.
What's a Pocky?
They spicy chips. They chips that you remember that world's hottest chip they used to have.
Yeah.
It's the brand that put that out.
Okay, so that's packaged that you can get anywhere, or that's only at 7-Eleven?
I only find them at 7-Eleven.
So you have to go to QT to get your hot dog, and then you can stop by 7-Eleven to get your Pockies, and then you go to Hot Spot and get your mac and cheese fried.
Really?
And that is a well-rounded meal in the eyes and very clogged arteries of TJ.
I'm just a growing boy.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Victoria's along with us at 800-447-7234. Victoria, what is on your mind this morning?
Well, I had a question. I won one of the 4 tickets to Splash in the Borough, but I have a coworker that's going through a hard time right now, and I was wondering, is it one of the, can I give her the 4 tickets so she can take her 4 children to Splash in the Borough?
You are so sweet, Victoria, to want to help out like that. You do whatever is led on your heart to do.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, I didn't know if I could do that or not, but like I said, her kids have never been, and she's going through a hard time, and I just want to give her something to give her kids before they start school on Monday.
Victoria, that is so sweet of you to think of that family and put them first.
Oh, well, thank you. I try to do that. It's good to put people first.
You know, Victoria, Zach Williams is coming in concert.
Yeah, I like his music, yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking because you want to do what you want to do for your friend, we're going to send you to the Zach Williams concert.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you. Oh, my goodness.
You are so welcome. You've got such an amazing heart to want to help your friend like that.
Well, thank you.
And don't give these tickets away. They're for you.
I won't. Thank you.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Usain Bolt. You remember that name from long ago, right? Great Olympian. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. He has a new role. He's now a commentator for the games.
Oh, that's
The
awesome.
guy, listen to him.
Okay.
Serious. The bubble gun is raised, the bubble pops, and they are off.
That's a good start, I must say. What's happening now?
They're taking a nap. To move to the long jump.
Here she comes. Nice short strides and excellent form.
And here comes our next competitor.
Getting to the plate, and this is a new technique. It's a foul jump.
And heartbreak.
I'm looking forward to all these athletes going to the biggest stage and to performing for their country.
Yes, it's the baby trials that Usain Bolt is now commentating for.
This is the cutest thing. He's like a dad of 3. He's got a big family. He's got lots of kids. It kind of reminds me of Puppy Bowl and Kitten Bowl.
Yeah, right?
Because it's just, you just spend a couple of hours just watching these babies.
They're doing their thing.
They cry. The frustration sets in.
It's crazy cool.
It is very cute.
It's the National Baby Trials.
Yes, in conjunction with Sports Max or something like that. And he's got a fellow commentator that's there with him. And they're very cute in the way that they host.
Oh, yeah. And talking about the babies. And when you see the babies, what he's saying actually makes sense.
Oh, exactly. Because one of them, in the middle of whatever the sport is, a lot of track and field is happening. But one of the babies just lays down, takes a snooze.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get your naps in.
So way to go. Usain Bolt calling the baby trials.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
This is really scary when you think about it, because here's this 18-year-old, I guess she's with her family.
Mm-hmm.
She decides, let me go for a swim at midnight. So she does. And you may have seen this, but an alligator got a hold of her. And grabbed her leg. And here's one thing that she did do right. She started hitting the thing. I don't know, I'm from Florida, so I had to learn this. You learn this if you're a Floridian with the alligators. If you hit them hard enough in the nose, between the nose and the eyes, it will release. Now, it's not going to say it's going to release and leave.
Oh, sure.
But it will release. And you have to think really fast, really, really quick and fast. So she started hitting the alligator. The alligator did let go and then got a hold of her foot. The good thing is that there were people that were nearby and they saw this. It was midnight. She could have been by herself. But there were people nearby. God had the right people at the right place,
exactly.
And so they were able to help her. Good news is, while she was hurt pretty bad on her leg, but her leg is still her leg. She didn't lose it, which is good.
She's got a lot of course, medical bills and that kind of thing.
Oh, of course. And she was in Mexico, far away from home, on a vacation. Yeah.
But there is a GoFundMe for her, I saw. So she's gotten somebody to help pay for those medical bills and everything.
Yeah,
but
not enough. I think there's $50,000, and it's under 10 right now, unless it's went up overnight.
Yeah.
But it's... Yeah, she's going through a journey right now, but she's in high spirits.
She really is. She's posting a lot and doing some things, just saying, I'll get through this. I got my family, and her mom, of course, is there with her and coaching her on, but
yeah, and then
scary.
it's like, don't swim at midnight near alligators.
Ever again.
So definitely praying for her big time.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I like to see what is trending, and evidently this week, it's frozen honey. I didn't know you could freeze honey, but they say to put it in a plastic bottle.
Oh, I've seen this. They squeeze the bottle, and it could just kind of oozes out. Yeah?
It's kind of like a popsicle, but you can go straight in, although it makes my teeth hurt to think about. Just kind of gnaw it off, the little bit of honey at the top. There's fruit-flavored honey as well. I've never heard of that.
Is that processed? That doesn't sound like honey. It sounds like they added stuff to it.
Well, when fruit flavored, it'd have to be. But
why would you want to add stuff to honey anyway?
I don't know, because honey is perfect.
So she brought honey in.
I did, and I also corn syrup, because they said freeze corn syrup as well, because that's a little treat. So on a hot day, mine is sugar-free honey.
You have honey. You
Yes.
gave me what?
You have corn syrup.
All right, and then Jake and
has
TJ.
honey. Jake has honey, and TJ has corn syrup, and he's going to get that all over the studio.
Well, so because it's trending now, she's making it. So she didn't fill them in plastic bottles like they show you to do. You gave this to us
that's expensive.
in a plastic
expensive.
cup.
Well, it did say to put it in a plastic bowl, and when I got to work, we didn't have any bowls, so I did a plastic cup, and you can do it the same way. You just put your spoon down in there, and it's a little more
You're supposed to eat all this?
I don't know about, what the girls on and the guys on TikTok and social media are like eating the whole thing.
They are.
But they have metabolism of like an 18-year-old. So.
Oh, that's true. So.
But, okay. Do we like it? Because it's honey.
TJ.
He don't like anything.
No.
Okay. Jake.
Oh, you can never go wrong with honey.
See,
well, TJ.
So good.
TJ has the corn starch. Corn syrup.
Corn starch? That'd be a whole different show.
Okay, Jake has the honey, and Liz has the honey.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I am so happy right now. I feel like Winnie the Pooh.
I'm going to try to...
You don't like it?
Not the cornstarch stuff.
It's not cornstarch. That's a whole different thing.
Well, I just put it in the garbage.
How come?
I'm with you.
Come on.
Corn syrup is awesome.
You have the honey.
Yeah, I do.
You gave me
It's
this corn
good.
stuff.
It is
That's
good. And it's because it's frozen, it's like a little popsicle. I mean,
Okay.
it's good.
So here's lesson learned. If you want to try this, do the honey, not the cornstarch stuff.
Or the corn syrup. If you can freeze cornstarch, I want to know how that happens.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Randy, he texted and said, I tried honey on pizza last week. He evidently went to one of those frou-frou, kind of a bougie place.
Okay.
Where they put honey on the pizza. He said he was out of town. He said, but it was really
I've
good.
never heard of that.
I've never heard of
It's like
that
a
either.
squeeze bottle of honey and you just slather it on your pizza?
Well, I don't know if it's that way or maybe they make it with the honey and then they grill it up or,
I don't know.
or bake it up. rather.
Interesting.
Stephanie said, I have been freezing honey for years. I put little dots of honey on wax paper and it kind of looks like those Werther's candies.
Okay.
So she freezes them and then when you have a sore throat, you just pop them off the wax paper and the medicinal parts of the honey will help you out.
That's a great idea.
I would have never. Where'd she get that idea? I want to know.
I love that idea.
too.
Because it sounds like it would work
Yeah, because
to really help out. And it's natural. It's honey. It
Right.
comes from bees.
yeah, and you could like stack it with wax paper and then dots of honey and then more wax paper to keep it separated, but still have plenty.
It's a great
Ooh,
idea.
I like it. I'm thinking it through.
You're right. That way, if you next time you get a sore throat. Yeah, no. I'm not going to say it. People always say it when somebody coughs or sneezes.
Come on, do it.
I'm not going to say I'm not saying